again. This is Eric with another episode of What's with the Tattoo, and I've got a friend of mine here, Jason Thompson.
Hello.
Friend, golf partner, painter extraordinaire, and we're going to discuss your tattoos. You've got a few on there.
I do.
Some nice ink work. First of all, when did you get your first tattoo?
I got my first tattoo at the age of 18. It was this little soccer guy out of a soccer catalog called Soccer Madness. Up in Yakima, Washington, I got that, and I got it by a guy named Flash. And I remember it was $40, but he also took trades. So I gave him, it was 2 Nintendo games, just the games, and $20.
Really?
Yep.
And you have that tattoo?
No,
now?
that tattoo is now covered up. That one, it was on my shoulder, and yeah, I mean, it was there for a long time, and then finally got it covered up.
That's cool.
So
What's your, I guess, most important tattoo?
well, I have a theme, and mine is just a John Wayne theme, because my dad was a huge John Wayne fan, and then also so was my uncle, and I've actually learned more about my uncle's relationship with John Wayne as well. So, but first and foremost, would be, my portrait of the Duke, and then I go from there to this holster that I have tattooed on my arm that I have hanging at my house.
That actual...
This was my dad's holster, and it was made by a guy that made some of John Wayne's holsters that I've been told by my mom was also my godfather. His name was Andy Anderson, down in, I believe, Glendale, California. And so at home it says Doug in 1969. That's when the holster was made. But I put my dad's life years because he passed away in 97. And then also with a John Wayne quote on my wrist that says, "Tomorrow hopes we have learned something from yesterday."
Oh, really?
Down in California, yeah.
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
So this one was done in Arizona in Cave Creek. That name we can definitely get because his name was also the same name as one of the contestants on Inked, but it wasn't him, but he has the same name.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I thought that was...
Is that like from the television shows and all? I mean, that's the one thing that so many people are now aware of, these shows that show tattoo artists and talk about them. But there's actually far, far more individuals that get the tattoos, obviously, than artists. And there's so many stories. So, but people that are on television, you know about them, but and they show some of the artwork that they do, but you don't know the story behind that artwork. And that's one of the reasons why I'm doing what I'm doing with this, is that it's cool to see ink work up close and know the story behind it, because I've been intrigued by the artwork by so many people. I mean, again, it could be as simple as a date on somebody's wrist, or a little emblem, or something like that you've actually mimicked an item that you have that has pretty
that. And I mean, so for instance, the holster itself it might be worth a couple $100, but to me, it's priceless.
Yeah.
And my dad passed away in 97, and so this whole John Wayne thing is a tribute to him.
It's obviously people our age and our 50s know who John Wayne is. I mean, we know that our parents and or grandparents were big watchers. I mean, even I grew up watching a lot of the westerns that I'd sit with my grandfather and watch them. So I became a fan of his and know him, and a lot of people don't. But that's what really is what this is all about, is that I'm going to be able to have people tell their story behind what their tattoos are about. So when it comes to your ink work, was it painful for you, any of it?
Wrist, not so much. This was fine. Anywhere where you get to bone, that's where it hurts. So right here, that one hurt. But then, and I do have kind of basically up in here on my shoulder is not so much like John Wayne, but it's Arizona desert, mountainous kind of scene going there. And yeah, anywhere right back there along that bone.
Yeah.
Oh, that did not tickle at all.
Multiple, I mean, all in one sitting?
No, this was stupidly. That was, to me, I mean, I don't know, it was a good 8 hours. A lot of people do, you know,
Yeah.
a good 8 hour sit and stuff, but I mean, it could have been more. I don't remember now. But yeah, I mean, each one, of course, yeah, one sitting.
Well, everyone, again, I want to thank Jason for coming out and giving us some information about his tattoos. And stay tuned. We'll do a whole lot more of these. Appreciate it.